Hey, so this is my first YouTube video, and I just want to say I've been wanting to do this for so long, and it took me getting annoyed at my Facebook community to come to YouTube. And I'll explain. But but my name is Dawn Diaz, always dawning, and you'll learn more about me as we go along. But basically, what I'm here for, the reason it took me so long to get on YouTube is because of this whole niche thing. And I finally figured out and narrowed and boiled it down that what I'm going to talk about is being real. Just being real with yourself. Seek truth, you know. Ask yourself this question, right? What would happen if you told the truth? So yeah, this is it. All right, so basically, I got annoyed at my Facebook community, and I'm sure most people think, well, what the hell are you doing on Facebook? But you know what? But the people who are on Facebook know that it's still a very thriving community and a very there's so much activity, right? But I got annoyed. I got really annoyed because I posted something deep. I posted something that I wanted people to talk about. I wanted to engage in a conversation, and that was the farthest thing from what happened. All right, so I'm gonna read it, and then I'll talk about it. All right, and I can even link it here if you like. But let's see. Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here finally. All right, cool. So, do you want me to show you the pictures first? All right. So this is one picture, and this is another one, and look at it completely. You see there's something on the bottom there, okay? And then that's just a cute shot. All right, cool. So this is what I wrote, right? I said, on my way to a tea party, wore a long dress to hide the black compression sleeves that I'm wearing to nurse the fucking shin splints I've been dealing with for over a month. The wind keeps blowing my dress and revealing the fucking compression sleeves, okay, that I thought I was hiding. Okay, so I've also been dealing with hair loss on and off for the last 2 years, and my hair today feels thinner than ever. That's a fact, okay? And, if you guys want to talk to me, we'll definitely, get into detail about that. But I really want to see your feedback, your response, your thoughts on what I posted. And I'm going to tell you what I got on Facebook, okay? So I says, like I said, I've also been dealing with hair loss on and off for the last 2 years, and my hair today feels thinner than ever. Then I said, I know I still look gorgeous. Okay? I know I still look gorgeous, but the energy that I'm exerting into hiding these things is adding so much more unnecessary anxiety that I cannot afford to endure, right? Because when you, it's a vicious cycle. If you're losing hair, the last thing you want to do is get fucking stressed about it, right? Because then it's gonna cause you to lose more hair. So anyway, fine. But that's what I'm doing. I'm fucking stressing the hell up about it. So, anyway. So then I said, I've been planning an event for October called Healing Voices, what would happen if you told the truth? That's the name of my event. I've been planning an event for October called Healing Voices. What would happen if you told the truth? So I took my own advice. This is me. And I know that you have a version of this yourself. Because I can't be the only one stressing about shit, right? I'm sure everybody's stressing about something. And I know you have a version of this yourself. Something that you feel you need to hide and it is stressing you out. Let it go. You don't have to share it here. You don't have to share it here. I don't care what it is. I care if you want to tell me. I care. But, that's not what I'm asking you to do. What I'm saying is, just know that it does not define you. Whatever it is, and every single person is going through something, and the problem is, and the problem that I was having stressing out was that I felt like I was the only one in the world. Meanwhile, there's a million freaking products and procedures and all kind of shit for millions of people that are going through the same thing that I'm going through. So but here I am stressing about it and stressing myself the fuck out, right? And so I had to come to the conclusion and the realization that I can't be the only one stressing. And the thing is that I honestly, the thing that was affecting me more than the actual problem is the anxiety that I'm getting from the problem. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, okay. So, and I know you have a version of this yourself. Something that you feel you need to hide, and it is stressing you out. Period. Let it go. Period. You don't have to share it here, but just know it does not define you. And then I go on to talk about my new movement, my new kind of philosophy, I guess. And I said, I didn't create feeling alive for the version of me that has everything all together and figured out. I created it for the woman who shows up anyway, right? Do it anyway, climb it anyway, that whole anyway thing, I created it. This movement that I've created, that I'm creating, this community of people that are ready to fucking leave the bullshit behind, literally leave the bullshit behind, get fucking real, seek truth. So I didn't create feeling alive for the version of me that has everything all together and figured out. I created it for the woman who shows up anyway, right? The woman who goes dancing while her heart is healing, who launches the thing before she feels ready, who tells the truth before she feels polished, who attends the tea party with compression sleeves under her dress and insecurity about her hair. Because feeling alive sometimes includes uncertainty. So I've arrived at the party, fully present, fully me, fully alive. I mean, Come on. Come on. Come on. I know I'm not the only one. Like, I mean, come on. You got to tell me. What is this eliciting? Is this eliciting, right? What is this, like, am I too deep? Is everybody just fucking in La La Land? Is everybody just fucking superficial? Like, is that too deep? So these are the responses, and I'm sorry. I love it. I appreciate it. I'm so, I think it's so sweet. I know you guys love me. I know you guys care about me. I know you guys want me to be happy, but I wasn't looking for compliments. I wasn't looking for validation. I wasn't certainly was not looking for sympathy. What I was looking for was resonance, connection, like identification. Like, am I alone here? Is it just me? Am I the loser? Am I the freak? Am I the weirdo? Or is everybody dealing with something? I mean, I don't know how much clearer could I have asked that question. So, so I got all of these lovely comments, right? Literally, lovely. Next one, lovely as always. Next one, I love you, beautiful. Next one, you look great. Next one, a tea party gif. Next one, stunning. Next one, simply beautiful. Next one, beautiful. Okay? Then two of my girls, and this is fucking awesome. This is awesome. All right? Two of my students, of my graduates, of my, my fucking crew, right? Comes out and says, one, no matter, I guess no matter what, you'll always glow. Very beautiful and always dawning. Aw. At least I felt like she read what I wrote. Okay? Because I feel like people didn't read what I wrote. Like, they just saw the cute, gorgeous, beautiful pictures, whatever, and they just pressed the button on the freaking, pre-written gorgeous comments and kept it moving. So they didn't read. All right. Next one, Feeling Alive Society. That's one of my girls. All right. Another one, Enjoy. This one was great. Honestly, this is my favorite comment right here. He said, not feeling the shoes. Excuse me? Not feeling the shoes. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh shit, wait. I was supposed to turn my AC on. I closed my windows because it's noisy. I was supposed to turn the AC on and I didn't. Hold on a second. 1 second. Don't go nowhere. Oh my God. Crazy. Ooh, okay. All right. Like, I mean, am I crazy? Am I fucking crazy? Am I too deep? Like my ex used to say, oh, why does everything have to be a therapy? No, it doesn't have to be a therapy. It has to be a conversation. It has to be, depth. People are so freaking superficial. It's just, like, I'm tired. Oh yeah, the AC kicked in. Cool. All right. So, not feeling the shoes. Fucking loved it. I thought the shoes was cute, and in the picture, I don't know if it looks like they really match, but they match. They match. All right. Oh man. Okay. Next one. Your beauty only gets better. Looking good, partner. One of the guys I worked with in the fire department. Another one with blue hearts. Another guy I worked with in the fire department. Enjoy Dawn. And as beautiful as ever. Fantastic pics. Gorgeous as ever. So beautiful. You look fabulous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But those comments, honestly, it makes me feel like you think that I'm fishing for compliments. That's what it makes me feel like. That's what it makes me feel like. Like you think that I need validation. But what I need is connection. What I need is community. What I need is, empathy. What I need is, and not fucking, not pity, not, what was I saying? Sympathy. Even though there's nothing wrong with sympathy, but I don't even want sympathy. I really don't want it. Cause, to me, and then to me, pity is like the worst thing you could do for me, So, no, what I want is to know that I'm not crazy, to know that I'm not the only one, to know that I am just a fucking regular person going through regular shit. And it just blew my mind. It baffled me. Honestly, it baffled me. Please tell me, am I wrong? Am I overreacting? Am I crazy? Am I, ungrateful? Like, what the hell? I appreciate the love. I really, really, really do. But this was a bid for connection, right? It was a bid for connection. A bid for connection is referred to in like, an intimate partnership or just a relationship, a friendship, a, parent, kid, whatever. A bid for connection. It's like, hey, see me, hear me, understand me, relate to me. Support, encourage, fine, yes. But just be there, just see me. Like, tell me I'm not crazy. Tell me, and don't tell me it's gonna be okay, but just say, hey, wow, I can relate. Maybe you can't relate on the hair thing, but you can relate on something, and I don't know. But anyway, I'm beating a dead horse. So yeah. I would love to have conversations like this with you guys about real shit, and I got so much. Literally, I have hours and hours and hours of archives and of dictated content and discussion and information and that I want to talk to you guys about. Distinctions. Just things that I think about, that I connect, that I put two and two together, that I'm able to conceptualize, right? Like put into words. Something that was abstract, that had no that I couldn't put my finger on, right? Something that was bothering me, or that was, affecting me. I couldn't put my finger on. And so I just dig into it. Like my brain just like, you know, is like archaeology, intellectual archaeology, or you know, forensic psychology with myself to find out, where did this come from? What is this? And go deeper. Why? Because, you know, with the hair thing, it's like, why is it stressing me out? Why? You know? And that's what I want to talk to people about, right? That's what I want people to tell me. Things that they're going through, not a sob story, not a victim mentality, not a poor me, you know, not fucking trauma dumping or trauma porn, right? But like the processing of the identification, right? Of, okay, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm feeling, this is how I react, these are my patterns, this is, you know, and once you're there, then it gets to, you can get to the bottom of it. And sometimes you don't, sometimes you never do, but sometimes you find a better way to approach it. But whether or not you solve the issue is not even important, right? Because here's the thing. People don't talk about what's going on. They're hiding things because they're ashamed, because they're embarrassed, because they're mortified, because it's overwhelming, right? And then the thing is, just because you hide something doesn't make it go away. It just makes it a secret. And a secret is deadly and toxic. You know, you're only as sick as your secrets. So yeah, if you're tired, if you really are ready to leave the bullshit behind and you're ready to get fucking real with yourself first and foremost, let's talk, because that's what I'm here for. So, because that's what allows you feeling alive, right? Once you clean and clear and empty, now there's room to bring in, right? Now there's room to channel. Now there's room to create. Now there's room to envision. So yeah, let's do it. All right. Well, I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And I'm going to share the, you know, I don't know if I'm going to share the post. I don't know. But anyway, doesn't matter. What matters is that you be real with yourself. And, you know, and I would love for us to be real with each other. I would love that. So, all right. Bye.